Last week, I made my Charming Quilt Pattern. Video for that will be linked down below in the description. But I have all of these tiny triangle pieces left over, so today I'm going to be making some matching circle coasters. Now, what I'm going to do is take all of these tiny triangle pieces and lay them right sides together and sew them with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now, once I have made these tiny little blocks, I am going to sew them together to make a mini quilt block. Now, you can sew them together however you want. It's scrappy, so I'm literally just going to throw it all together. Now, I want to make circle coasters, and I had made these free templates in two sizes, a 5-inch circle and a 4-inch circle. Link for that will also be down below in the description. And I went ahead and cut out the 5-inch circle template since this is the size that I want to make. And all you'll need to do is sew however many squares together to basically just cover the template. The 4-inch circle looks like I would only need about 3 squares, and the 5-inch circles I would need 4 squares across. I went ahead and sewed everything together randomly, and here is my mini quilt. Now, it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be large enough so you can cut your template out. And since this is a let's use up all our scraps, I'm going to take the trimmings off of the backing when I had quilted my Charming quilt. And I'm going to use it for the backing of my coasters as well. And all you'll need to do is just trim a piece large enough and make a mini quilt sandwich and quilt it. Once quilted, you can just lay your circle on top and cut around it with fabric scissors, or you can use a fabric marking tool, which I'm going to mark on the back so it's easier to see, and then I'm going to take the fabric scissors and then cut the circle out. Then last but not least, bind it. I am using bias binding since it is a circle. I'll have a link for that video down below if you need to know how to make bias binding and how to put it on a circle quilt. And I like to sew my binding on the back, then I'll flip it around and shove everything in it. Now I am also using 2¼ inch wide strips for binding since this is a mini quilt block, so to speak. And for me, this really was the only tricky part just because it is so small. Then go ahead and stitch everything down and you're done. Look how cute. Here is a Yeti cup that we like to use for a size reference. And I have many triangles left, so I'm going to go and make some more. I do hope you've enjoyed this really quick, fun tutorial, something you can do with your little itty bitty scrap pieces. But if you could, please hit the like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because as always, there will be more amazing projects coming at you.